Well, the Beardsley Zoo is spinning some fairy tales for visitors this weekend.
Yeah, it's all part of a special event that will bring storybook characters to life, along with visiting, of course, the animals. Audrey Russo is there live to tell us more. Hey, Audrey, face tattoo yet?
Oh, I got my sleeve rolled up. We're ready to go. Here with one of those storybook characters and with Jessica Summer. She's the marketing director for the Beardsley Zoo. So, all right, pick a stencil for me. I'm not going to look at it. I trust your judgment.
Brave.
I know I'm going to get a good one.
It's tattoo
So,
roulette.
Jessica, tell me a little bit about this event.
Absolutely. So Saturday from 10 to 2, we will be hosting our Fairy Tales event. It's in partnership with Pediatric Care Alliance, with Hartford Healthcare and Connecticut Children's. It's a fabulous day. You will be here. You will be able to come with costume. Please come in your favorite costume, and you will be able to meet Tianu and some of our other friends. Tiana, you want to say who might be with you on that day?
Well, I know that Cinderella's coming, and Batman, Spider-Man, Maleficent. Ooh. And then there's also Maribel. We don't talk about Bruno. So all of those are coming, and me, your favorite Bayou princess.
We will also have Brian Bradley, our master falconer, who will be in our adventure amphitheater, and he will have 2 shows there, and we will have story time in between those 2 shows. So it's going to be a wonderful day. We are open from 9 to 4, although the event does run from 10 to 2. So we really hope you come and enjoy such a special day. We're so excited to have all of our favorite costume characters, and we're very excited to see what this tattoo is going to eventually look like and see what you go back to the office with, making everyone very, very jealous.
Well, I had to make it special green, of course.
So we've got some favorite colors here among our costumed characters. We've got the beautiful green Bayou princess. We've got different characters from not just storybooks but comic books. Why is it so important to combine education with just a fun day at the zoo?
Because it's such a wonderful thing. It's what we do every day. We want to have amazing guest experiences. We want families to come out and enjoy the day. So when we get the opportunity to make it even more fun, which is so hard to believe because we have such a fabulous zoo, but to make it even more fun by adding different experiences like our Glow Wild and like our Fairy Tales event. And the first 100 kids who come will get a fabulous golden book from our Pediatric Care Alliance. They'll be here sharing their golden books with our guests. So please come out. Obviously, we found one that fits us very well, but there'll be all different books handed out that day.
I feel like that's pretty on brand for you guys.
It's very on brand. I was very grateful that that one was on the top when we left this morning. So very excited to have them here. They've been a wonderful partner. They're our education partners, and we have 2 Zoomobiles that are now rebranded with them and a 3rd on the way. We've gone out into the community. They're really helping us promote education and health, and they're really just such a great partner, as is KO Parties, who will be here with all of their fabulous characters on Saturday.
Now, I know that your story focuses on a frog. What's it going to be like to be around all of these other animals?
Well, as long as I don't see the Shadow Man, I think I'll be okay. I mean, I love all animals. The frog thing, well, I've gotten over it. Ribbit, I'm sorry.
You've gotten over it. Moving on, we love the zoo. We love all animals. I feel like liking animals is kind of a prerequisite of being a princess.
Yes, started with Cinderella and the birds, and Snow White. She talks to all the pretty animals, and well, we have me, who's the frog, and Elsa has the spirit horse, and yeah, so it's definitely part of the requirement that all princesses have a favorite animal.
All right, now I just want to quickly show off this beautiful glitter tattoo. You guys can get one too. Again, this event is happening when and where?
It's happening this Saturday at Connecticut's Beardsley Zoo from 10 to 2. Please come down and enjoy a fabulous day with us and our favorite friends.
Oh my goodness.
Our
We love your tattoo.
Yeah, this is obviously going to be a fun event. You can get a glitter tattoo. Just enjoy the zoo. Now, this is just one of several events that's going on. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to talk about one that's a family-friendly event, but it can also be for date night a little bit, too. Date night at the zoo. Everybody can fall in love while seeing some beautiful lights. We'll have more on that coming up in just a little bit.
So fun. Well, we've kissed a
Fantastic.
couple frogs between the 2 of us, but we're excited for date night at the zoo.
No lies.
Date night!
Thanks, Audrey. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. Okay, the kids back in school, which means families are making those back to school lunches.
That can be a touchy subject. So
sounds like you have some feelings.
No, well, there's the lunchbox test to see if they have anything left over. So how do you really send some healthy options that actually get consumed? Well,
we're going to get some fun school lunch tips now from registered dietitian and director of scientific affairs for Danone North America, Amanda Bleckman. Hi, Amanda. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right. So for moms, dads, caregivers, even teachers who are like, please make sure that you're eating your lunch, where do you even begin to make sure that kids are even interested and not trading their food?
It's such a good question. I think it's like the $1 million question for every parent. And mornings can be so hectic and wild, running around, trying to get everybody to put their shoes on. But it really can be a breeze as long as you are keeping in mind things that you know your child likes, trying to leverage things that you have at home already on your shelf, and working to put some variety into the lunchbox.
I love that. And I know a lot of times people say, don't just ask your kids, like get them involved. So what are some ways that you can get them involved when it comes to lunches? Do you give them options, or what would be the best way to do that?
For sure, absolutely. Giving them controlled options is a way to make sure that you're putting things in the lunchbox that they like, but also you feel good about from a nutrition perspective. Number one, having that stuff in your house is really important. So I would say make sure that when you are looking for groceries to stock in your pantry, don't confuse convenient for unhealthy. It's a common misconception, but you can actually get a lot of nutrition from those items that can sit on the shelf for a while. You get to know that your kid likes them, will consume them regularly, and you can easily toss them in a lunchbox without having to worry that the whole thing is coming back to you at the end of the day. Because what is worse than that?
Right.
It's also really important to take a peek at the nutrition facts label. There's a lot on there. It's quite extensive. So I would say if you're looking for just a couple things, take a peek at added sugar and sodium, trying to keep them below 10% of the daily value.
Okay,
great tip.
Amanda, you've got a lot of stuff in front of you there. So are all those things that you would put into your child's lunchbox?
Absolutely. So yes, I have tons of stuff. I would love to take you through some of the boxes. Above all, before we go into it, it's all about variety and what your kid will eat. Because I think you made a great point. You don't want that lunch coming home with you at the end of the day. So here is an example of one that I love. This is a low sodium turkey jerky with whole grain crackers. It's kind of my spin on like a kiddo charcuterie board. And then I like to mix it up with some colors and flavors and textures. So this is Snap crispy pea snacks and some dried carrots. They're called naked carrots. There's really nothing on them. They're just dried carrots, but they're so naturally sweet. And then I always like to include a dairy as sort of the mainstay of the meal to make sure that there's great nutrition in the box. These yogurt pouches have been a game changer in my house. So these are Horizon Growing Years. It's organic, low-fat yogurt in a pouch with some really great nutrition, and my daughter's obsessed with them. So it's a win-win for everybody. I'll come over here to this box too. So here, sticking with the dairy, I have some string cheese. These are a really great option. Kids tend to love string cheese. If your child does not like it, don't pick it. And then sticking with sort of that savory theme, I did some pita chips with guacamole. They come in mini cups, so you can just use one, put it in the box and go. What's worse than opening a gigantic container of guacamole and racing against the clock before it turns brown?
I know.
And I rounded out the color with some orange slices.
Oh, those are all wonderful options, Amanda, and things that I think not just kids, but adults would love as well. Those are great tips. We appreciate you spending some time with us here this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.